Check, check, check. 1, 2, 3. Check, check, check. 1, 2, 3. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Monday stream over here at twitch.tv/theslayergiant and youtube.com/theslayergiant. It is me, Alex, the Slayer Giant. Welcome to Monday 420. It is a 420. I don't smoke, and happy 420 for those that do. So, new week of streams. So for those that did a little recap, I was gone for a month. After my last stream in March, came back, moved apartments, came back to streaming last Wednesday to do a stream for the original Resident Evil, and then I started doing a full playthrough stream series for Pragmata, which I played for during its launch day, the second day on Friday. Then took a little break on Saturday after planning on doing a stream. Instead, I did that on Sunday, which are usually rare streams over the weekend. But usually when I'm like really committing to a full playthrough and I'm liking a game, that's usually when I add the extra streams. So that's why I played on That's why I play on Sunday, and also Sunday became like a rather impromptu double game stream where there's this game that came out today by Limo Games, also called Saint Slayer Spear of Sacrilege. I played it because it has the Slayer name, and I'm a big fan of the writer because I sub to his Patreon. I listen to those podcasts, to that podcast network. I've been listening to for a long time. So putting out that game that was basically old school Castlevania, has a Slayer name, this being the Slayer Giant, I was like, I want to at least try it. I didn't finish it. I still haven't. I stopped at their 13th chapter, but I got that done. Now we're back here today, this Monday. I'm continuing my Pragmata playthrough. So kind of what I mentioned last night. Kind of like the plan. The plan of attack is I want to finish Pragmata like as a full playthrough stream, and that means that I may double up on streams this week just to get that done. So I was thinking of not doing Tuesday, but I might end up doing it just so I could get it done. And then after that, we're gonna be nearing the launch of Saros. Saros comes out next week, April 30th, and I played a lot of Returnal. I've never beaten Returnal, the team's previous game, so I kind of want to use stream as the chance to see if I can finish a run, and I may do that in co-op, and that may be the thing that happens depending on how soon I beat Pragmata. Pragmata is not supposed to be that long. It's taking me longer because I'm smelling too many roses, let's say. I'm going a little bit hard on 100% completion when I said I wouldn't. Sometimes it's very hard for me to shut that down. And I still want to keep playing Pragmata because Pragmata is so much fun. So once I finish Pragmata, which may take this entire week, who knows? Let's see if we can get it done by Wednesday. If it's not done by Wednesday, then because I was thinking, if I finish Pragmata, I still want to finish the Chris Redfield side of Resident Evil 1. That's something that's always nagged me that I've never beaten. I've beaten that game only with Jill. So that's something that's kind of like hanging out there in the ether. So that's something that I'm considering. But depending on when I finish Pragmata, I still really want to get Returnal in. So that's going to be like the thing to do next. And then Saros will be like something that I play whenever it launches. So, and then sometime around then, we're nearing the 10th anniversary of Uncharted 4: A Thief's End. That's on May 10th, And I was planning on being like, I kind of want to revisit the old Uncharted games. I've always done yearly playthroughs of those games because I love that series a lot. And I didn't quite do the full series replay last year. Last year was the first time I didn't do it, and I'm kind of overdue to do one. And I kind of want to revisit it as those games just keep getting older and older. So that's something. So that is something that I really want to check just to see how some of those games hold up. I know the original one is likely not gonna be holding up well. I still hold two in high regard, and three went from being one of my biggest gaming disappointments to a game that I eventually grew to love a lot after setting my expectations in check. So, and Uncharted 4 is one game that I always love when I play in the moment, but I don't really think about it afterwards. I don't replay it as much as I do the other trilogy because it's longer. So I think I'm excited to kind of go back, especially with all the kind of hype that emerged over that month that I was gone, over all the leaks of we might finally hear what's happening with Uncharted. And hello Nova, I just saw the GIF. That is the perfect reaction to that rage bait, I would say. But the thing is that I try to keep it like subtle. And hi Erikel, welcome. But he exposed himself, so like I mean, yeah. I feel like in hindsight we think Uncharted 1 is not that great. It is not Uncharted 2, but come on. And that's the thing, like, I always thought it was a great game at the time, but it was rough around the edges. The jet skis, the monster closets, and all of that. But there was something about it. The breeziness, the colorful nature of that era where we were in that gray piss era. Uh, that It made Uncharted 1 stand out so much because no other game looked like that. And at the time, PS3 really needed like a big game because a lot of the exclusives in 2007 they lost exclusives because Assassin's Creed was gonna be a PS3 exclusive and that went to 360. A lot they were losing, kind of like they were news that they were losing what games that were gonna be exclusive, like Devil May Cry 4. The news dropped that year that it was launching on 360 also, and a lot of the exclusives that launched on PS3 that year were not great. People remember Lair, like Lair was bad, and then Heavenly Sword, which was what people thought was gonna be the next God of War because people jokingly referred to it as Goddess of War. It was good, not great. And at the time where the PS3 really needed a win, the only wins the console got was Ratchet and Clank Tools of Destruction, which, looking back, a lot of people don't are not as fond of Tools of Destruction as they are Crack in Time, which is the game that came out after. And then Uncharted was like the game that was like the big pop. Uh, so you know how I feel about like Drake Spence getting wet was wild at the time. Absolutely, because visually it was like little detail. The little details were so were so impressive for a game from 2007 because they were like adding all these visual touches into things that people were not doing at the time. That's what made that so impressive. So uh, it was definitely a short game. You could beat that game in 6 to 8 hours. I didn't use that other number intentionally, and I managed to beat that game in one sitting. I can like speed run the original Uncharted pretty easy. I wanted Lair to be good too, Etiquette, because I was a big Factor 5 fan. They made Rogue Squadron. Star Wars Rogue Squadron was one of my favorite games ever. And it sucks that game sucked because it killed that studio. You know how I feel about RE7, but never denies quality and balance in RE game. Just for me being in top 3 or 3 is crazy because the franchise has been. Yes, I would agree, Nova. Like, I highly respect 7 quite a bit because it was a game that set Capcom back to this current path of greatness. Uh, and and I would say that it's just not one that I love with all my heart, but I respect it. I just prefer others myself. I think in the replay I ended up liking it more than 8. 8 immediately was one that I liked more back in the day, but the more that 8 has become just Timu Resident Evil 4 basically, I think less of it. So yeah, I'm excited to revisit Uncharted because those are gonna be like quick, breezy streams. I like just something I enjoy replaying some of my favorite games, kind of like I love rewatching my favorite movies. I feel like it regrounds me. It reminds me why I love things, and it's always cool when things that you love hold up. Sometimes it's heartbreaking when they don't. That's kind of like what I'm very very curious to see what's gonna happen when we get Metal Gear 4 later this year. But I'm very excited for that. So that's the plan of attack. Pragmata full playthrough steam ahead, like full steam ahead. Let's see how far I can get, and then a Returnal followed by Saros, and then Uncharted playthroughs and that RE1 playthrough kind of sprinkled in between his little breaks. And also, I'm going back to Summer Game Fest. I will be leaving the week before Summer Game Fest. I'm actually gonna go visit family in Vegas. At least that's kind of like the plan. So streams will pause late May, and the week of Summer Game Fest. I'll definitely be posting in the Discord, so be active there of the things that I see. Let's see who I meet this time. So something to keep an eye out. So like the week that Bond comes out, that would have been a game I would have loved to stream, but I'll be traveling when that game comes out. I may do Lego Batman. So, all right. Enough yapping and enough dilly dally shilly shally. What up, Guns? Welcome. Good seeing you here. I caught you at the right time. How are the things over there in the Los Angeles area? I love Pragmata, Nova. I love Pragmata. Right now, it's like right behind Resident Evil. Resident Evil Requiem as my game of the year. It's just hitting so well. Bro, I just got out of class. Oh, you went back to class? Are you or are you doing like a master's? I don't think you told me that. That's cool. All right. All right. Pragmata time. So I'm 40%. I played for 8 hours. It says, and I'm 40% through the game. So it definitely is short, which I don't mind. I love me my short games. The goated RE engine. We gotta love it. And time to kill the music. That'll be your next game after Crimson Desert. I'm glad that you're enjoying Crimson Desert, Gons, because I couldn't stand it. Like, but I also, that is a game I'm going to return probably in the middle of the summer, uh, because the way that game was kept getting patched and patched and patched, I was like, you guys are not done with this game, so I'll let you just finish cooking it. And I'm not feeling an open world currently. That's why I'm like, yeah, I don't want to like be too unfair to this game. I'm just not feeling an open world at this moment. And I had just beaten Monster Hunter Stories 3. So I was kind of burnt out on a big game. Did I beat Saint Slayer? I have not, Eddie Kill. I got until chapter 13. I think that's an hour and a half, 2 hours in out of 3. I'm still gonna beat it. I don't know if I'm gonna do it on stream. Uh, but it was fun. Like, for $10, if you're itching for old school Castlevania, a grueling kind of like old school Castlevania, I think they did a good job. Did I get a code for Saint Slayer? I didn't. I ended up buying it on stream yesterday. It was $10. They offered us a code for Steam, and I declined it because I'm no longer gonna be playing games on Steam for the foreseeable future. So, but they did offer, so they were pretty confident in sending it out, and it has like an 81 Open Critic. So You're playing now, but I'll probably stop after chapter 6. How are you finding it? Are you finding it hard? Because that game was tougher than it seemed. I actually enabled DSP mode for the lows. You've been grinding the second best Final Fantasy game. So, I assume you mean 7. What is your favorite Final Fantasy, Nova? I don't think I know. And I would love to know. The DSP code. It's that like the DSP code is for 9 lives. It's really funny. I'm for 99 lives. Sorry. Gonna make sure I don't overwhelm my. That's the thing, Nova. Like, people preferring 9 over 7 is actually more common than you think. Like, that's like 7 and 9. Like, people go to toe to toe. Like, what is the best Final Fantasy? And a lot of people like giving nuts to 9 because it was like the final game by Sakaguchi, and it felt like a love letter to old Final Fantasy. That's why a lot of people love that one, and it's like its storybook, like aesthetic is why it's quite loved. Hey Ryan, welcome.
What color should I use next?
Welcome to Pragmata, day 4. During 420 day. Spider-Bot data will be uploaded to the bot database in the shelter.
An impeccable choice.
And it'll get a bingo soon again.
Satisfaction level maximum. Glad we could be of assistance.
I have expose and multi-hack. I think I want damage more right now. I want my shoddy. Shoddy is a melody. Vivi is so cool. Like Vivi, like the design of Vivi is so cute. Like I love Vivi so much. Oh, that's right. I added an extra mod. Fun and challenging is really Capcom's forte. They love doing that for sure, Ryan. See, yeah, meteorology sim lab. Let's go here. And I love that Vivi is in Kingdom Hearts too. I absolutely adore that they included him there. Or included it there.
There. Picking up a map close by.
Any idea what it does?
Come on, we'll know when we get there. I got it!
Yeah, that was insane. How long that hack thing. Oh, and I just got air joggled.
You're going down. Guess that's that.
So check in how's audio so far with my both the game and my mic. Because one of the things that annoys me about the laptop that I stream from is that a lot of my settings reset so often that I always have to be double checking. So
Get ready. Listen to the enemy.
Nope. Get some.
yep, Windows never changes.
This mine. This place is blowing up. Look out.
Good job.
Watch out. There's more.
Man, heal, 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 heal. There.
John, take this.
Analysis complete.
Leave the shooting to me. Take this.
Eat a robot. You do this every time, so it's not new to you? Yeah. As streamers know the struggle of Windows never saving your settings. And streaming not just being something that you literally just turn the computer, click go live, and play. Where to now? Keep going down.
This will turn the
Yeah, let's get
bottom.
confused going.
This place is blowing up. Incoming.
Now it's my turn.
Boom. Yeah, I should certainly look into those, Ryan. Just so that I don't get annoyed with the fact that I always have to keep checking my settings to make sure everything's going fine from one stream to the next. So.
It's worked.
As it should. Still doesn't help us quite yet.
Still missing.
Look, more branches.
Just need to slot in one more chip, and I think we're set.
Yeah, but where's that other chip?
Here.
Could I hack you from here? It sure seems like I should.
I'm sensing some REM data.
Another one?
I can't wait to see what it is.
I owe you.
Incoming. Defenses are down.
Expose. That's where this thing was.
That's the last one.
All right.
Yeah, let's switch the sticky bombs.
Now we're talking. And please, no more chips.
How did I get there?
You can't
Oh,
clear
that's
this
right.
stuff up.
No,
I'll eventually get
I
that.
guess not.
Good job, kid.
I'm just noticing that my game looks kind of pale on stream. Let me edit this back. There we go. Oh, there, your personal laptop is gonna take like 2 hours. Oh man, I know that pain. And the worst part is that it says it's gonna be 2 hours, but there's a likelihood it may be longer. Like for real. Because you can never trust Windows. Glad it can be of entertainment to you in the meantime. I'm here for the next 3.
Now we can reach that door.
Can't believe we had to go through all of this for one regulator.
I wouldn't be surprised if it's like not done when I would. Yep. It's like that's happened to me, so I know your pain. That's how it was with me with this laptop. Getting it up and running again after neglecting it for so long.
I think I'm sensing a strong bot nearby.
Got it. Better stay on our toes.
Ooh. It's the Metal Gear Rex again.
This guy again?
I think there was
Yeah, attack my enemies.
Place your too close. Get ready.
I owe you.
Overdrive protocol activate. Stay away from the red circle.
Right.
Charging again.
Stubborn old junk. This is my...
Hey, Diana.
Override protocol initiate.
Get them all.
I got him. Phew. Stay away from the red circle.
Drive!
Pardon me, Dad.
Stubborn,
No, oh well.
Phew. Hang in there.
By the way, today I learned that this game's director worked on Metal Gear Solid Revengeance. No, Metal Gear Rising Revengeance. And you can tell. You can absolutely tell.
What should we do?
There's a little bit of Revengeance energy in this game. Auto-hacking, yeah. So for all of those that thought that this game had Kojima energy, it technically does. I need expose and decode. Yeah. I need the shotgun. Gotta rescue that cat. Yeah, I can melt
Doing
this.
my part.
Let's check what's... Oh, upgrade. Oh, battles.
Stop skittering around!
Analysis complete. Move.
So take this!
Here it comes. Look out.
Take this! You're going down! Got him! Take this!
Something I was thinking about is I'm feeling like going back to Vanquish. I beat that game once on 360. I never beat it on PS3, and I never beat the PS4 version, and I do have it installed. I think. Let me see. Oh no, I don't. Let me rectify that. Oh no, wait, it is. I do have it there. Why didn't it show in my installed list? Oh no, there it is. It was in the... So much of this game's aesthetic reminds me of Vanquish.
A lot of limb.
I'm feeling it. That could be a I don't know what to stream, but I want to stream game, so...
Otto, lasers warming up! The sector guard is a real upgrade compared to the other bots we've seen.
we got
Try
another
using
quick
decode to
upgrade.
soften him up a bit.
Okay. What?
And get that spawn checkpoint from there instead of having to make that run.
Want to check if we can upgrade anything?
I still need one of those other gold things. But yeah, let's increase this. That seems useful. Boss fight round 2.
Here it comes!
Time to dance.
Lasers warming up! Ow! Phew! Target Pragmata! Stay away from the red circle!
Try. Now it's my turn.
Be careful! Here it comes again!
Come on, enough already.
Yeah, bastard spammer.
Lasers warming up! Yay! Watch out! There's more! Here it comes again!
Come on, enough already.
Charging again!
Stubborn, Uncle Joe. Leave the shit off.
Oh man. Heal, heal.
Right off.
Get ready!
That takes care of that.
Here it comes again!
Come on, enough already.
Shoot now!
It's on, take this.
No, why are you aiming this way? You need to go the other way. There we go.
Move, you!
Right on. Now it's mine. Ooh. Stubborn hunk of junk.
Look out!
Check. Take this.
Let this be the execution. Not quite. Yo.
Back off.
Hacking coup de grace. Goodbye. Oh, I guess not. Let's go from here. I forgot about the
Glad
decoy
that's
gen.
over.
We still gotta reboot that regulator, Hugh.
Oh, yeah. Right.
Curulum.
What do we have here? That's a lot of limbs.
Strong soldiers. Whew, that was close. Did that sector guard get a new update or something? I was just passing through like always, and it called me an intruder and pointed its gun at me. Who's tuning the sensitivity of these things? I managed to lose it behind my hollow wall, but geez. Our bot division sure has been ramping up heavy-duty munition testing over the last few months. I get that demand is high and the top brass don't care what I think, but it always ends up devolving into the same boring conversation about sacrificing performance for cost cuts and so-called versatility. At least the sector guards have a kind of heroic design philosophy that I can actually get behind. There's just something thrilling about its overblown, towering silhouette. Maybe I'm just a weirdo or something, but I'd rather people saw these things as strong soldiers than as scary weapons. Sharon. Give me my cube. Firmware updater. Oh, speaking of firmware, happy 15 years to the PlayStation Network outage. If you're back on PS3 land, today was the day that our the Days of Darkness began. You get an additional weapon slot. You can. Oh, yes.
Now you can hold more units.
Whew. Won't say no to
That is cool. I have the choice for... Yep. That just makes the combat significantly
All the
better now.
places to put this thing.
I think the trees by the lift are getting smaller.
Almost there.
If 8's right, there's still one more left.
Well done. The other regulator is in the next sector.
Got it. Diana, we're out of here.
Diana?
That's me. You thought of it.
I see. Be careful, Diana.
Will do.
Hello, little kitty. Nope. We ain't doing that.
Lincoln jump, Q. Look out. Lincoln. Q?
Damn. Damn. I forgot I had not healed. Oops. Yeah, let's add another repair. Yeah. I need that. And let's add the Riot Blaster and Sticky Bomb. Code. What the heck?
Hey, you remember that Crusher bot? It's pretty slow, but it got us good. Their armor is super strong, so we gotta hack them first.
Yeah, those guys are a tough nut to crack.
The only thing you're missing saying, Diana, is Focus Hue. Like the Focus M meme from late last year.
I gotta reach out to their families when I'm back home.
Whose families?
My teams. They deserve to know. I couldn't save them. I don't know how to tell them they're gone. Nick's kid is still so young.
I wasn't there, but I don't think it was your fault.
I know. I know. It's just...
Oh. Yeah, let's get this checkpoint going.
Let's do our best. If we reboot one more limb regulator, the tree will disappear.
Man, I hope the other regulator's easier to find. Why'd they have to shove it in the middle of nowhere?
It's more fun that way?
You call that fun? Running around looking for those things?
Yeah, it's the best. We've seen all kinds of nature.
Well, maybe it ain't all bad.
Yo, what up, KB? Welcome.
Hey,
Welcome to Monday's
People go
stream
away.
in 420, a
It's
day of
sad,
many...
right?
great,
So, are you still
great
sad
significance
Nicholas
to
is
us.
gone?
What do you think?
Welcome, Kiwi, to
Of
the
course I'm
last 2
sad.
years of my life.
Look, he didn't just go away. He's
Oh,
dead. There's a
I
difference.
knew, like,
There are all kinds of
whenever you
goodbyes,
read that, I
losing
knew you were
someone
gonna
to
crash
death.
out.
That's the hardest one.
Oh. Hugh, is something wrong?
Huh? Oh, no. I was just thinking about Nicholas. One of the guys I came here with has a daughter. I didn't want to pry, but I imagine she's about the same age as you.
It'll be okay, Hugh. Even if Nicholas is gone, I'll still be here for you. I'll try my best to surpass his efficiency.
That's not how this works, Diana. You can't just replace someone who's dead. You gotta understand that I'll never see Nicholas again. And neither will
Damn,
his
seriousness now. Well,
Oh, Hugh, remember when I said you're useful?
daughter. Huh? Oh, yeah.
You're more than that. I can't really find the words, but I feel like we gotta stick together.
Always that so. Glad I live up to your expectations. We're in this together, kiddo.
kiddo.
Hold on tight.
Hide and seek time. Good luck, Hugh.
Okay, I'm gonna find you this time, Diana.
I'm ready. What's taking so long?
Where didn't I check last time? That's...
Over here. Over here.
Swear I don't see her. Like, she was usually so easy to find, and now it's so...
Can you find me? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm a hide and seek master.
Yeah, I'm gonna put you a rat suit. Just to make you stand out a little more.
This outfit is kind of... Oh, there it is. If I leave the balloons out, will they pop?
The balloons all okay?
Yep, they're all there.
Look at you go. I was always popping or losing every balloon I saw. What's wrong?
Well, the truth is, I did lose one.
That's all part of what makes balloons fun. Don't sweat it.
Let's play again.
Let's finish our game of hide and seek from earlier. You better find me this time. I'm ready. Over here.
She sounds far. She gotta be somewhere.
I kind of want you to find me, but I kind of don't. Over here.
Where are you, girl? Oh, there she is.
Wow, Hugh, you're so good at this. Aw, I was sure you wouldn't find me there. Oh, I just thought of the perfect hiding place. You're never gonna find me. I'm ready.
Let's see this time.
I'm over here. What's taking so long?
Oh, Mega Man.
I kinda want you to find me, but I kinda don't.
Oh, he was just there.
Wow, you're so good at this. Aw, I was
Okay, she's not
sure
repeating
you would
hiding spots, so
find
I
me
probably
there.
already got everything then. Let's go. Right. Ride a train back to the center left. I tell you, KB, like, you have not even gotten a taste of the Don Lionheart Rage bait. Like, you haven't even gotten a peep. Nova and Erika have gotten a taste. Let's just say.
Jump you! It's like you're healing up! That's it right there. You! Listen to the enemy!
How'd you like this? Good job, kid.
Let's switch to the charger.
It's over.
Boom. Dude, I tell you, someone that was in those trenches in the defense of Starfield. Oh man, I'm like, it's an endless pit of despair. Like the the discourse around Starfield. That one is what sodium, like low sodium Reddit threads are for. Research on self-growing samplings is in progress beyond this point. As you know, the plant factory is developing plants that continue to grow after pruning, adapting naturally to their environment. These saplings are extremely delicate, so contamination of the subjects must be avoided at all costs. All visitors entering the clean room must pass through the contamination room A or B first. Decontamination cannot be skipped, but you may choose either room freely.
So, we gotta go through A or B.
I'll tell you,
if we
you
wanna
may piece
continue.
together the kinds of games that he likes. I don't think you're quite ready to understand what is it that he likes about games. I could go into a long diatribe about that, but I'll save it for another time. Let's say that. Let me put it like this. In his opinion, Mind's Eye and Greedfall, the new one, are on equal footing. That should be everything you need to know. The things that you're not that far off with like these kind of takes. You're not that far off.
Look out for its targeting sensor.
Oh, god damn it. Oh, I'm paralyzed. Holy. No, 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 no. Okay, that's quite unfair. Yeah.
Override protocol activate. Blue, something's aiming at us.
You want to hear some good rage bait? How about calling the original God of War Greek era puzzle games with combat? Because he decided to play on easy, not bother experimenting with the combat, and because he hates puzzles so much, any game that has puzzles automatically is a puzzle game. There's your current rage bit for you to melt right now.
We can use this as a distraction.
Let's see. Eeny, meeny, miny.
Evaluations are underway to identify the optimal configuration of existing bots for fully automated cultivation operations. Test units Spider ×1, Impeder ×1. Note experimental high output lasers are in use for security and protection against pests.
Emo.
I'm sure both will have stuff we can use.
Yep.
Damn it. No turning back now.
If you want to like hear more of his takes, I roasted him and Hogue in our Summon Science episode 67. Yes, it's episode 67 of all numbers. Of course, that was my episode. Go to Sort It Out in that episode. That's probably one of the best sorted outs of the show, because I literally used it to roast them for their takes. And put a vote and put it as a kind of like a debate. It'd be like, who has the worst takes?
Here they come again! Be careful! Watch out! There's more! Fight! Fight!
Shooting to me.
He really does. And I reviewed that game.
Overdrive protocol
I hate it.
Initiate.
That's that.
Man, now that I can have two weapons at once, combat has just unlocked.
One of them's locked, huh? Might be some good stuff in there.
If you're up for the challenge. Wonder what we can get for that at the shelter.
Cultivation, tests and progress. Evaluations are on the radar. Identify the optimal configuration of existing bots for fully automated cultivation operations.
Is this the right way?
Guess we'll
But
find
if there's
out.
something that I've learned to accept, KB, is that sometimes in a community, you need your court jester. So, and that's why I still begrudgingly enjoy having him in the show. Unit print. Oh, okay. Yeah, I can print that. Sweet, you can print weapons now from this thing. So Asher Sharon is someone on PlayStation needs to keep an eye on. I don't know if you saw, but she's like talking about bringing Sean Layden to. Dude, is she really? Like, has she literally said that she would consider Sean Layden? Okay, now I'm paying attention. She's serious then.
Here it comes! Look out! Ah! Defenses right back. This place are swarming up!
Step up!
Look out!
Now it's my turn.
Watch out! There's more!
Now the thing that we have to remember is Sean Layden still with Tencent? Or is he now just in his like consulting face, kind of like Shuhei. By the way, and speaking of Shuhei, that was very poetic that I woke up to
This
that
place
quote
has got some useful stuff.
of him getting fired by Jim Ryan.
Good job, Hugh.
I could imagine if Sean Layden ever considers going there, it would probably just be consulting. Like,
Ooh, hey.
I think he bleeds PlayStation hard. I don't think he would like fully jump ship, but at the same time, like, since we know that he also had a very inamicable exit thanks to
Energy capacity.
our favorite British leader.
It means its attacks might be bigger.
Why didn't you say that earlier? Get some!
Careful. It's going to jump.
I owe you.
Delete node.
Yeah, the optics would be an absolute knife.
Go, Hugh.
How you like this?
Be careful.
Give me that. If anything, KV, like, I would love nothing but for a very sharp knife into the optics, because if they're still being serious about Xbox being a thing, I really want them to fight. Stop with the kumbaya shit. Like, stop with the apologism for the brand. Like, if they're really serious about
Broken cabin here.
bringing back the renegade spirit of
Maybe that's
Xbox,
their
you gotta be
training
making
scene.
moves. Increase attack power 15% when attacking enemies from behind. Cool. That's a nice mod.
We're animals.
And if Asha, who had a good eye at growing meta, really brings that energy to Xbox, I welcome
So their
it.
DNA is a 50% match.
Well, a family.
Because
isn't
remember, I
just
think
what's
I
in
said it
the
yesterday
DNA.
when you had me yapped.
It isn't?
We're 15 minutes. It's like,
Not at all.
I
mean,
need a PlayStation
I
that
was
feels on
adopted.
edge.
Adopted?
Yeah, when a family takes you in as their own. Even though we don't share the same DNA, they're still my family.
Who was this?
A new unit.
Oh! Easy to use and capable of fully automatic fire. Oh, an auto rifle. Okay. Hit enemy weapons to slightly increase heat buildup. Ammo will replenish automatically. Okay. Interesting. So I no longer have just the little gun. Now I have this auto rifle. Cool. I'll take it.
We're here. Delphi sure didn't skimp on security.
Yay, the trees are gone.
Then let's get on that lift and go. So, we finally get to meet 8. I wonder what her deal is. Could she be the scientist that made you?
I don't think so.
You remember something?
No, it's not that. I just feel like she's someone important to me.
I see. Well, we better step on it.
Activated fast move successfully starts a period of slow time where weapon damage increases by 10%. Oh, heck yeah. Like, more of a reason to do the last second dodge.
Oh, am I glad we found you! Are you gonna upgrade your gear?
Yes, I will, Diana. And what I want now is another node slot. So I can bring in more stuff. Can I do more health? No, I need one more of those.
New training sim data has arrived.
Okay,
Be
yeah, let's
sure
do
to
more.
give it a try.
Yeah, more cabin coins, upgrade components, lunar filament. Yeah, sweet. Let's do that. Failure conditions out of time. Reach target area in 65 seconds. Close. No. Nope, retry now. And ironically, Jim Ryan's biggest failure as an executive might have been the quintessential reason we're not getting Xbox exclusives. While Brand's Center basically died, he failed to stop the merger, but by dragging it out for 5 extra quarters, he'll create a perfect storm that led to the infamous just 4 games moment. Yes! That's kind of like the ironic catch-22 of that failure, that he did enough to delay it and create the reasonable doubt needed for the FTC and the CMA to want to like block and sue. So in a way that he did his job, but I feel like the body piles that we've gotten from his tenure as head of SIE like doesn't even make me want to like celebrate the one thing that came out good out of that technical failure either. Especially now that we have it right from the horse's mouth that he basically fired Shuhei because he wasn't gonna like comply to what he wanted to do. Which, to be fair, if you remember the Sacred Plus interview he did with Colin, it's like the live service demand didn't really come from Jim Ryan. That came from above him, and he was gonna please the people, the board of directors that wanted live service stuff. The things that he enabled a scorched earth, this is all we're pursuing approach, and that's probably what Shuhei didn't want to do, and that's why he got demoted. And because Herman has no eye for talent and quality beyond Horizon, Herman was probably just like easy yes man. That now that the test has come to be like, to prove, to be like, do you know what makes games great? His tenure's just been bad. So Ooh, that was close. Yeah, grab that. No. And the thing is that, oh man, crap. Okay, retry again. And my thing is, I dislike the Jim Ryan era from the moment that we got the lie of we believe in generations, and then we went through a 3-year period of cross-gen. Game conveniently forgetting that Horizon was gonna get a free upgrade. Remember that? Yeah, I saw your write-in. I know there was another one that you did also earlier, because I also wrote in. I think I wrote in before you. Oh, shit. Look, retry again. No. Woo. Okay. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. No! 1 second. Damn it. We're almost there. We're almost there. Okay, that's probably the play. No! Nope. Never mind. Yeah. Oh, I remember what was your other write-in? The Housemark interview. Nope. And the thing is, like, if you remember, like, Colin used to be one of Housemark's biggest evangelists during the PS3 Vita era, so I would hope that some of the people from Housemark are still there that would want to talk with him. Okay, I did it right this time. 10 seconds to spare. Yay. Cabin coin, a Luna filament, and upgrade components. Sweet. That would be the right time for the interview because kind of like after the afterglow. Yep. And I'm kind of glad that that relationship has slowly mended because it was really unfair and remains unfair that just how blacklisted he was for that stupid joke. Because some would like to, like we talked about Era yesterday, like some in that stupid platform would like to make you think that the thing he said was this horrendous Nazi crap, when literally all he did was saying, silence.
Now it's my turn.
Jump to.
Take that! That's that.
Here it comes! Look out! Get ready.
Right on! Guess it's my turn.
Missile spotted. Here it comes! Look out! That bot is healing! Watch out! There's more! Be careful! Ew! Those bots are healing!
Oh, trust me, I remember that day vividly.
I owe you.
I remember reading that tweet in the morning,
Break the red
not
X
really
on it.
thinking anything about it,
Here it comes!
and that day was a very important day for the UEFA Champions League because it was the Barcelona PSG game that is one of the most legendary comebacks in UEFA Champions League history, and that's all I care about that day. And then I went back home, went back to Twitter, and I saw when Greg tweeted the apology. I was like, wait, apology for that? I remember being like that. I was like, the heck? And I remember how awful it felt the next days after that, because I was like, that seemed like way too overboard of a reaction for that.
Good job, kid.
Stop right there! Move, you!
Get some!
Jump, you!
Take that! It's over. Right on! Stop staring around! Got him!
Get ready! Missile spotted!
Yes! You're going down!
Watch out! There's more!
Oh, God.
Right back at ya! Move, you! Yay!
Nope!
Oh, man. It says deal damage using enemies. How am I supposed to do that? Like am I missing something?
I owe you.
Get ready!
Oh, was that when he was in GameScoop? Because I watched that episode when he guested on GameScoop because Damon was celebrating 20 years being at IGN. He's aged a lot.
Move, you!
That's how he looked when I met him at SGF last year.
Missile spotted!
Stop skittering around!
Here it comes! Look out!
No, let me retry this. Yeah, Parenthood has definitely aged him quite a bit.
Yes! Nope!
Jump, you!
Leave the shooting to me.
We did it! Here it comes! Look out! Look out! Missile spotted! Right back at ya!
Red Blaster. Get knocked.
Take this! Back off! Step off!
Get ready! I love it!
Ah, damn it. Yeah, there's something I'm missing here. Like, is there another weapon that I should have for this? Okay, return this turn to select. Yeah. Yeah, I don't get it. Unless... I think I have an idea.
Yes!
Be careful!
Yeah. Yeah, that's what that was.
Take that!
Jump, you!
Nope!
Stop right there!
It's over.
Yay! Here it comes! Look out!
Whew, there we go. Nailed it. It took me reading that the thing was called medic to kind of understand why it was asking from me. And also, KB, one thing to remember from Greg of why he probably has aged more than usual, you gotta remember he's also a cancer survivor, similar to Gene. Like, after Gene went through his chemotherapy, that's when he got his white hair. So, I do wonder if that is, like, going through that and surviving that kind of accelerates the way you look afterwards. And he has parenthood on top of that. So, being a father in age is you.
We did it!
It's over 6,000.
Look out for its targeting sensor.
It's over.
Phew!
Yeah, Gene went through remission recently, so like the treatment worked so far. So it always sucks that he always has to be like living at a razor's edge of always checking to make sure that it didn't return. But yeah, I'm so happy for him that he's beaten it twice. It's sad that he feels like he cannot do podcasting anymore. He wants to just focus on like his work at WAPO. Alright. Let's get this bingo. When HP is full, attack power increased by 10%. Okay,
An
that
impeccable choice.
seems good. Increases the use speed of repair cartridges and boosts their effectiveness by 10%. Yeah,
We
quick
are
heal
honored
sounds
to
good.
provide one of our greatest goods.
New outfit. This, so I can get another bingo.
Triple bingo! Congratulations!
Yeah, what did I get there? Ooh, another weapon? A defense unit that deploys drones which automatically target and attack nearby hostiles. Oh, sweet. Uses weapons while the drones are active. Press R2 again to recall them. Nice. Yeah, I'll take a little help. That actually sounds really cool. Special holder is sent to protect and carry repair card. Increase the number of repair cards. Yeah, give me this. I cared about this more than I do another suit. Yeah.
Oh, you have quite the eye organ.
I'll get it afterward for another bingo.
Oh yeah, that thing.
Yeah, let's do more. Yeah, I want to have all the damage that I can from my primary unit and more health. I feel like that's I'm actually coming up short with health now. Friendly fire damage for when you do confuse sounds good. $2,000 for repair. I'm gonna save because I want that. Yeah, I'll stick with the yeah, I'll bring the defense unit. And decode multi-hack and yeah, confuse. Get that friendly fire going. I have collateral damage per critical shot damage expressed to other enemies, increases attack power by 10% on the enemies over 20 meters away. Kind of liking my mod setup so far. By the way, KV, all the convo that we had about like how long it's taken for Corey's next game to come out is really fun in the context of today being the 8th year anniversary of God of War 2018, which is insane to think about that game's 8 years old now. Oh, another kid?
Diana, you're here. Thank
Oh,
you.
so the cat was just a hologram for another kid.
So you're 8. What on earth happened here?
While I was preparing to depart for Earth, a moonquake struck, damaging Edis. The bots, these trees, everything went out of control. You can see how well I fared.
Do you remember the build-up?
Moonquake.
I still
lost my
think
team
the
in a hit.
E3 demo for God of War 2018 is one of the
If
greatest
we can access the mainframe,
first look demos
we could
we've
force
ever
Edis
gotten
offline
about a
with the
game.
Stop code.
It being both the
As
reveal.
Pragmata, we're equipped with the ability to overwrite a system's programming. That same power lies within you, Diana.
Because of the time distresses you.
There's nothing
Same.
like that in my memory.
I see.
The fact Uncharted 4 is 10 years old makes it even more
Well,
dire.
let's see what we can do about that tree.
I'm sorry. I'm no help.
That's not true. You've made it this far, haven't you? We can stop Edis together.
Doesn't look like we can do anything here. But there's another place we can check. We'll shut Edis down, and then we'll head to Earth.
Hold on, 8. We'll get you out of there.
Thank you.
You
Yeah,
two
they're
look like
Pragmata.
twins.
Yeah.
What's up?
8 sure seemed driven.
Yeah. Not sure why she wants to go to Earth, but guess that'll come after we bust her out. Should be another regulator down below, one that can clear that tree. Let's go find it.
That's a lot of upgrades.
These are so fun to collect.
Completely unrealistic, KV. Like, that game is gonna be
I can
sent
hear the
out
sound
very
of
early.
waves.
Just as every Sony first-party game has been sent out early. Like,
Is
I
that
feel
the
recently Colin has been like correlating how that game got leaked. When we know that how it got leaked wasn't through reviews. How it got leaked was a kid from the Netherlands like hacked Naughty Dog server through a backend, like through a backend server. So I think
been to
it
the
likes
sea
putting
before? On Earth?
Of course I have.
two
Got a
separate
house with a view and
occasions into
everything.
one when that's not exactly what happened with Tilo 2.
We'd head down to the water anytime we felt like taking a break from it all.
But I'll get back to it after the cutscene.
Ocean breeze does a number on the paint, but still.
The breeze in the paint?
It'll make sense when you see it. You know, back on Earth. You just gonna stay here when this is all done? What do you want?
I want to go to Earth with you. Can I really go? Then I can go see your house and the ocean and real trees.
You bet.
Man, I messed up putting her in this suit right now. I should have seen her expressions.
Okay, but we gotta help 8 first, right? And then we can all go to Earth together.
Yeah. You got it.
She's wearing the Yote mask. She is indeed
Let's finish this. Can't
such
keep
a
eight
gorgeous
waiting.
game, man.
Right.
Like, Ari engine, like the engine that keeps on giving in tide design. But now going back to that thing, so it's like Intergalactic is gonna be given to reviewers as early as it always was. The problem that Intergalactic faces now is that now we have seen the rise of the Grums, the TJ Smashes, the Grifters, and that's gonna make the discourse annoying regardless.
That's better.
So I'm ready for it. It's gonna be a 9/11 regardless.
Dark as hell in here.
Visual data left over on a training simulation terminal.
What training sims did we get?
I think the thing that's gonna be more damning, KB, is the fact that there will be so many grifters that will allege leaks. Think about that. Like, all the
Another damn locked door.
Here's one.
like, think about how hard they will try to spin any sign of failure for that game. Like,
That's 2.
yeah, because it's gonna be
More to go,
discourse
right?
and counter
Maybe we
discourse.
should hire our own
Like-
bot to do this for us.
I got him.
Check.
Is that we're gonna get it from all angles. We're gonna get it front and back.
Move, you.
And I truly, truly hate that the way I got Last of Us 2 spoiled for me was during the Assassin's Creed Valhalla reveal in the chat. Someone posted the big, like, someone wrote about the big moment during that chat. And there was that. love to think. Are the other two over here, or am I crazy?
Feels like we're being
And
watched.
there's 3. One more to go.
You know, I'd love to talk to the brain that scattered all these terminals.
Ooh, that's an interesting sign. Right.
Time to hide.
Where are you? Show yourself. Diana, help!
I'm on it.
Wow, amazing.
That is helpful. Yep.
Time to hide. We did it.
Man, I love all the combat scenarios in this game. Ooh, new. What are we getting now? Photon laser. Yeah, he's never been big on Naughty Dog, specifically because of the gameplay. He did love God of War, so he liked the first Last of Us, but specifically for the story. Because he didn't agree with the story told on 2. That's why he wasn't big on 2. Yeah, let's change to the photon laser instead of the charged Pikachu. I want to test that.
Keep that laser shooting for continuous damage.
The thing is, it's really interesting seeing how what he values in games has actually changed. In particular, he's that came out during his Silent Hill F review, and he said that in the FPS podcast that I do listen to with him, Jake Baldino, and Lucy James, that sometimes he used to be
Look
to
out
harp
for its
harder
charging
on
sensor.
trying to look at games as a more holistic thing, and he says that now like he's more willing to embrace games that do the one thing incredibly well that clicks with him, even if the rest of the game it's not up to snuff for him. So I wonder like where that will put him with Intergalactic. Oh, nice. Cool. Okay.
How you like this?
Careful! It's going to jump! Oh, if only we had a unit that could delete nodes!
Oh.
Get ready!
Yeah, give him more photon laser.
Shoot now!
Oh shoot.
Leave it to me!
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, let's cook him.
The shooting to me. I owe you.
Be careful!
Take this.
Even tough bots won't last against
The one thing that has
high
really
powered
been
laser.
funny about like Skill Up having such a sphere of influence is that sometimes his takes really resonate with people, and a lot of people literally parrot word for word what he
Let's
say.
keep up the pace.
Like when they criticize him, like for example, like do you remember the writing of Dragon Age the Veilguard felt like HR was in the room? That came from Skill Up. And if you go to see a lot of these Steam reviews for Dragon Age the Veilguard on launch day, what were people writing? Exactly verbatim what Skill Up said. So, and the thing is that Skill Up has always been very adamant at be like, hey, this is my opinion. Like, there's a chance you might like this, so just take it with a grain of salt. Seek out other reviews. So like he doesn't like he does not consider his opinion as like an ultimate authority, and I respect that from him. I think I'm more annoyed at the people that really take the gospel, like take everything he says as gospel. Oh, I see a robot. Whew. Caught you on time. I also have the, I met the guy. I met him as SGF and Jake Baldino and Lucy James too, so. When you meet these people, you have a different perspective. Like, getting to talk to them. Like, in person. And I think, I don't know if yeah, I told you, I met Greg, too, at SGF.
Can't forget you!
I also met Neil Druckmann, by the way. And Hallie Gross. Even took pictures with them.
You okay? The sea? I couldn't believe my eyes. The sparkling water. The gentle breeze.
You've really taken to the sea, huh? That hologram back there was pretty good, but the real thing's gonna blow you away. That's only the beginning. I'll take you all over, kiddo. Something to look forward to.
Yay! You! I have a surprise for you. I drew
More
another picture.
drawings. Yay.
Ta-da! I made this while thinking about you. Thanks for always keeping me company and talking to me.
No problem, kiddo. I really like this one. Keep up the good work.
Thanks, you! I'll do my best.
By the way, KV, check your Discord. Quick. I had pasted all of them, yeah. Guess I'm gonna be going one by one. And look at this final one too. That's why today's news actually hit for me. Because I've met Shuhei himself too. And I was literally I didn't quite take a picture with him, but I literally had Kojima, Jeff Keighley, and the and Larry and Svens they were literally behind me in one of the demo kiosks. And I met the Xbox hardware guy, Jason Ronald, too. Yeah, the guy that has the big beard. Yeah. And of course, me and Mr. Bradley Ellis, too. And also, where was this pic? Where was he? Did I lose that picture? Because I took one with him and Dustin, too. A couple of years ago, Jeff put on a concert. Oh yeah, the 2013, the 2023 concert. Yes, because that was like early May, right? Or like June, like. That I remember that concert because I saw clips of it. I would have loved to. I would have loved to have gone to that concert. I think they also played the FF16 soundtrack. So.
New training sim data has arrived. Be sure to give it a try. You must show us how you look once you've put it on.
See along the boxes. Oh, I guess that's all the training stuff. Cool. Shark weapons. Cool. Okay. There's a pretty famous DJ that looks exactly like Brad. I thought they were brothers for a second. Send me a picture of that DJ, please.
Look out for its targeting.
Guess that's that.
Something's aiming at us. Get ready. We did it!
Guess that's that. Is that it?
Oh no! Forgot about the boxes. Crap. Well, retry.
Look out for its targeting. Incoming.
Guess that's that.
box, and where the frick is the other box down here? Yeah, I guess it ain't happening, so I have to make sure I get that box earlier.
Look out for its targeting sensor. You!
Is that it?
Something's
Got
aiming
this.
at us.
How am I supposed to get up there now?
We did it!
Like, what's it? Did I just fall? Is that like the... Is that a way?
Guess that's that.
Incoming!
Fall now. Yeah, that doesn't
Look
seem
out for its
right.
targeting sensor.
But... Okay.
You're going down. Is that it?
Be careful!
It's over. Is that it?
I guess that was the way. That seems kind of sus. I didn't get penalized, so I'll take it. Unshieldable. Defeat Executor in 45 seconds. Okay. See what his rings. 1120.
You're going down.
Okay, that was much easier than I thought. So by the way, what gets shown at SGF? Okay, so at SGF you have the showcase that that you see that Thursday or Friday. You know, the one that goes like for 2 hours, maybe 3, depending on the year. Then after that, there is a bunch of little events that happen around the showcase that same day. Like for example, last year after we were done with watching the showcase live there, it's at the big. Last year was at the YouTube theater. I think they're changing to a different venue where they're doing the showcase this year. I don't know if it's at the Microsoft Theater or at the one at LA Live. I have to double check. But after being there at the showcase, the events that happened were something called the Mixer Game Expo, which was a bunch of indie stuff, and then there was the IO Interactive the IO Interactive Showcase, which is where they showed the Mads Mikkelsen addition to Hitman, where they re-aired the State of Play Bond trailer and nothing new, and just to tell us that they got all the different brands that you would have expected a Bond game to have, which were not big news at all. And then they had their big demo of Mind's Eye. And we know how Mind's Eye turned out. I went to that showcase because I wanted to see more of Bond, and I got javated. But on Better News, that's kind of where that's where I met Destin Legary and Dustin. Me and Dustin actually showed up at the in the post show IO Interactive kind of like live stream where they were kind of like showing B-roll of the of the event, which was kind of like a cocktail party. It was actually really fancy. but no food, and we were starving. We were literally starving, and the only thing they had there was literally wine. I was like, "There's no way I'm gonna drink wine right now with like an empty stomach." So I met Dusty, and then him and a friend of his that works for Xbox. We went to a smash burger that was at LA Live afterwards because we drove back to the LA Marriott, to the JW Marriott. That's where we met. We met Brad. Brad joined in, and then Chris joined in too. That's so I got to meet Chris. So uh, at that IO Interactive thing, there was a demo station for you to try the Switch 2 version of Hitman. That's all they had playable. Then from Saturday to Monday is play days. So it's at a undisclosed location that I can't say where it is. Where you go, that's basically like a mini E3. You find different. You go to this place that they've set up all these demo stations for from the publishers that decide to show up. Capcom was there, Sega was there, a bunch of other indies were there, Epic was there, Amazon was there too. The Dying Light devs were there. Bethesda was there for with Fallout 76, like fun enough. Uh, Remedy was there for FBC Firebreak. Uh, Dotemu was there. So Bloomhouse was there too. Uh, it was a nice little taste of like a smaller venue E3, and at SGF only the people. Luna was there, ironically. KB plus other games. King of Meat was the game that we got to demo there. The extraction shooter Exo. What was it called? Exoborn. Yeah, because they gave us swag. I have swag of Exoborn, the an extraction shooter that somehow has not come out yet. That they told us was gonna come out later that fall, but it still needed a little work. I'm glad that they're giving it work because it's kind of like Anthem meets Art Raiders. Let's say it was actually really cool. I actually enjoyed it. I thought that would have been the extraction shooter game that I would play more. Magic the Gathering was there. They actually gave me a bunch of the swag that I have there in my little decorative thing, which is so sad, man. I enjoyed King of Mead. It had promise, and again, the market is just not ready. It's no longer feasible for those kinds of games anymore, and that sucks because at the very least, that game didn't look like the things we hate right now. But so yeah, and to play those demos at SGF, unfortunately, you cannot just go there to like an empty. It's not like you go to like, oh, empty controller, or like if you go to like a Best Buy and you see an empty controller and you grab and you play. No, there's PR representatives like in front of like the demo kiosks, and you have to have prior appointment to be able to play those games. And depending on the dev, sometimes like you have like they're like out in the public area where there's like a bunch of TVs and the PR rep is there. And other places they have like a sectioned off demo station where you have like one-on-one time with the dev. They're next to you and they're explaining to you what they're like what they're doing and all of that. I got to see Warren Spector's game that recently. It was supposed to be a PvPvE game that was gonna mix Thief with PvP elements that now has fully evolved into a co-op game. So they're moving away from the PvPvE aspect. So I got to see a demo of a game that no one's gonna play anymore because they already changed stuff. So Mouse PI was there too. Shinobi was there. I wasn't able to see that one, but Lord Cognito and King David were able to go see it, and I got to like talk with them afterwards. Like because we all had lunch together with them and Paris Lily. I did meet Paris Lily. I didn't take a picture with Paris Lily, but I did meet him. I got to hear his impressions of the Xbox Rogue Ally during lunchtime because Xbox didn't really show up for SGF, but they had like a tiny event. I met Matt Booty, and I saw Phil Spencer from afar, but I didn't see him. But he was chilling at the he was having a meeting with someone at the JW Marriott lobby, so I got to see him and be like, ah, there's Phil Spencer. That's so weird. That Phil Spencer's just right there. So the one person that I met that wasn't quite pleasing was Jason Schreier. He wasn't nice. I'll just leave it at that. But almost everyone that I met were nice.
Get ready.
Join your robots. Come over here. Got around.
Incoming.
Yeah, I was missing 2 robots. Let's do that again. Oh, okay, yeah. Why didn't I see that earlier? Yeah. Come on, everyone. Go find my decoy. Didn't work.
Be careful.
That sucks. There was only one missing. Damn it.
Incoming.
Almost there. All the robots there.
Get ready.
You kidding me? And again, one missing. Well, it's that time. Gotta get up early tomorrow. Who knows? Black Fiber Scene might get fully leaked by the time the sun comes up. At this point, it might. And it would be like the legacy of that game, unfortunately. So. But yeah, you have a good one, KB. Thanks for stopping by. And hopefully I see you tomorrow because I'll be like doubling up on streams this week to try to get this done. So, you have a good one. So. Yes, there we go. That's all all the trainings. Stamps. Let's get more bingo.
We are honored to provide one of our greatest goods. An impeccable choice.
What's that?
Inventory has been expanded.
Whoa. It's a sim pod. Let's try it out.
Her up. Drive. Yeah, I guess I can have more mod slots later, so critical shot. Confuse. Yeah, drone hive. Yeah, let's do more here. Auto laser. Let's get a little bit more health.
You're leaving so soon? Have a pleasant journey.
Alright, let's All right.
That you? That device is emitting some kind of jamming signal. If we touch it, we won't be able to hack.
But what the heck are we supposed to do?
That's better. Got it!
Looks like that door's blocked.
Yeah, that tree's in our way.
Right on! How do you like this?
Believe yourself, tree.
You think 8's tree's gone now too?
I don't think so. Seems like it only got rid of the trees in here. That's a lot of limb. There, all gone. Now maybe we can upgrade our stuff.
That's room. The Terraforming Development Department prizes individual research over teamwork, which means I get my own lab and plenty of freedom. I can rebuild my old house, recreate landmarks from around the world, or even take a crack at replicating famous forests and rivers. There, that looks about right. This used to be my dad's room. I wanted to see if I could bring it back from memory. When I was a kid, his technical manuals on gems and minerals were more captivating than any picture book. I guess you could say I was gifted. I graduated college at 12, and by 15, my thesis had caught the attention from Delphi. That's how I got pulled into all of this. As for my dad, I never hear a word from him, and then he passed away 2 years ago. He never really cared about me, not that I think he was intentionally cruel. He just devoted himself to the things that fascinated him. Maybe in some ways I'm more like him than I ever realized. Sad.
reinforces. Yay! Here they come again!
Yes!
Look out! Something's aiming at us.
I heard a robot.
The sentries are down.
Right on! Now it's my turn.
Okay, let me go find that robot. I heard it. So. Where is that robot? I see it. There we go.
Careful! It's going to jump!
Got it. this!
Okay. It's probably here. Oh, yeah. No, that's where I pressed it. And from there. I guess it's here. Yeah.
My hacking won't work. Get ready. I got it.
Got more company.
Blinking the enemy. Shoot now.
Take this!
Oh, I think that was my first time fighting that red robot.
This will make my hacking hit harder.
Or drop.
Transferring over to the limb lab. That's right, but I'm a little worried. Why is that? Weren't you angling to get into basic limnological research? I'm happy about the reassignment, but I'm worried I might struggle to keep up. Oh, is that with Dr. Higgins? I've memorized all the papers, but some of the stuff he comes up with on the fly. I wouldn't worry too much. You're not the first researcher to have trouble keeping up with the good doctor. Dr. Higgins is a very special man. Just try to go into it ready to learn.
can't quite go there. Assume I can go back there.
Hugh, we got a security zone.
How many mousetraps are they gonna set for us?
Playground classic hanging from the old tree. Push up to fly high or just have a quiet rest. This can be given to Diane in the shelter.
I can't wait to get back to the shelter. Wonder what we can get for that at the shelter.
Upgrade components.
On and on. Enough already!
Here they come again! Look out! We gotta stop the damage.
Oh, crap! I owe you.
Analysis complete.
You're going down.
Hugh! Time for action. My hacking won't work. This place is burning up.
Right on.
Here they come again! Move, Hugh! Hugh!
Take this!
Executed. I still have this guy.
Hacking potential complete. Get that! Careful! It's going to jump!
John, take this! Just me, or the bond's been getting stronger.
Edis might be upgrading their designs.
Ooh, Proton.
Ooh, sweet!
You're Lumen. Ba-da-dum-bum.
Doing my part.
Wonder how soon I am for the next big Diana upgrade.
Now maybe we can upgrade our stuff.
$12 cubes? I've gotten that many? Okay. The next upgrade is gonna be quite entertaining. It's gonna be quite satisfying. Okay, that's 12, 11. This seems like a good spot to stop. Let's upgrade.
Can't forget you. Hey there, Hugh. Woo!
Oh, you're becoming a skater, Diana?
Someday I'll be a skateboarding pro. Hugh, have you ever played on one of these before? Earth things are...
Hey Diana, don't go launching yourself off the swing, okay?
Why not?
Because I broke my wrist doing that once.
Really? You broke it?
Yeah, I don't recommend it either. So I'm serious here. Watch it, alright?
Okay, Hugh. I'll be careful.
You getting along okay with that janky bot with the funny dad hat?
They
Yeah,
have
keep
a
on with the
name,
funny
though.
dad hat.
It's Cabin.
They're like two peas in a pod.
They're really nice. They call me Little One.
Little one? They don't even call you by your name. How can a little chatterbox like you stay quiet for so long in storage?
It was easy. I was in sleep mode, and there was no one else to talk to either.
You were the only one in there?
I think so. I didn't see any other bots or humans.
Must have been lonely.
Lonely? I don't know about that, but it was pretty boring. That's why I'm glad I found you so quickly.
Level 13 for now. Alright, some more damage, less recoil. I think I want more ammo capacity for this. Yeah, let's give it 1 and 1. Super bot data will be uploaded to the bot database in the shelter.
Core complete. Wonderful.
Lockout. Ooh.
Hmm? What's that?
Legion 0.
I don't know why, but wearing new clothes is super fun.
Right, I guess. See, save. Right, I played for 8 hours now. Right, and there you have it. That is Monday's 420 stream for Pragmata. Also, day 4 of me playing Pragmata. So we're making progress. I've gotten a lot of the upgrades. I've got like many suits. I do wonder how much longer I do have for the game. It's not supposed to be very long. So kind of like I mentioned earlier, I will be back tomorrow. I want to double up, just be able to finish this game, which I'm still enjoying very, very much. In fact, I feel like I have more fun with it the more I keep playing it, which is a sign of a great game, because usually games tend to be great at the start and taper off. So far, I haven't gotten into a tapering off quite yet. So, still a very enjoyable game. So, we'll continue with day 5 tomorrow. So, I want to thank everyone that got to tune in both here on twitch.tv/theslayergiant and youtube.com/theslayergiants, and everyone that will be tuning in to the VODs after the fact. So, highly appreciate you. Excited for the rest of this week. And yeah, it's another week. I hope this week goes well to all of you that kind of show up over here. But thanks everyone for stopping by. I'll check you in the next one. Good night.